Today I'm going to be making a $1 million cake. Mine will probably not be that beautiful, but I'm going to try. This is from the Allrecipes $1 Million Recipes magazine, and if you watch me all the time, I have made several other recipe videos from this same magazine. So this is a good one, and there's a lot more in here I haven't made. This is from the summer of 2025. And I will put a link below on Amazon to where you can order this magazine if you want to. For this cake though, you need a 15.25 ounce package yellow cake mix. So this, you have to make sure you get the right size, because the first one I picked up at Walmart was not the right size. It was like only 13 ounces or something. So you want to make sure you get the right size. And you're going to need the ingredients on the box. So for this one, we need a cup of water, we need 3 eggs, and we need a half a cup of vegetable oil. So that's what you're going to need to make that cake. But then to do this recipe, you need an 8-ounce package of cream cheese softened. You need 1.5 cups of powdered sugar, which I haven't measured out yet. You need a 20-ounce can of crushed pineapple, undrained, so we're going to leave it in the juice. You need 1 3.5 ounce package of instant vanilla pudding mix, and we just bought the Great Value, the Walmart brand. You need 3 8-ounce cans of mandarin oranges drained, so that would be 24 total ounces. They didn't have the right size, so I bought one big can, 29 ounces, and I will just weigh this out until I only have 24, we are going to end up draining the juice from that. And then you need an 8-ounce container of frozen whipped topping, but you have it thawed out. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our cake. So you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees, and you basically pour all your ingredients in here and mix it up. Your water, oil, and eggs, and mix it together. For this recipe, you need 2 8-inch round pans. And so I have my 2 8-inch round pans. I've sprayed them with some Baker's Joy around the sides and the bottom. And then we weighed the batter because we're going to have to divide it between the two. So we're looking for 432 grams. And then in this bowl, and then the rest can be poured in the other pan. Pan sizes at the bottom. If you want to do if you buy this cake mix, you can do other things, but for this recipe we're doing the 8-inch, so 24 to 28 minutes. I'm going to put mine in for 26 minutes, and we'll check on them at that time. My cakes were in the oven for exactly 26 minutes, and I'm going to let them sit here and cool completely. They're puffed up a little bit, but as they sit here and cool off, they might settle down. Also, I have this nice basket like a sieve. I'm going to drain my mandarin oranges. Cooling for probably 20 minutes. So I'm going to put them out on a wire rack and let them cool the rest of the way. They came right out of the pan. So now these are cooled, and we want to half them. So if we were professionals, professional chef, if we did this all the time, they have really nice devices, gadgets that they use to split them in half, but I don't. So I'm going to do the best that I can do. And if I don't do it just perfect, it's okay. to the frosting. So what you want to do is you want to mix your cream cheese in a mixer until it is softened. Now we want to gradually add in our powdered sugar until we have used it all. And I'm just gonna always start out with a couple spoons before I turn it on. Scrape down the sides of the bowl. And now I'm going to add my crushed pineapple with the juice. And they make sure they say with the juice. They don't want you to drain the pineapple. And you're also going to add your pudding mix, your dry pudding mix. And then we're gonna mix this together for 2 minutes. Now we have our drained mandarin oranges, and we're going to mix these in. To stir in our whole container, or fold in. You want to fold in your container of whipping cream. I have my serving platter plate, and you want to take one of your layers and you want to put the cut side up. So we have the cut side up, and then you want to put 1.5 cups of the frosting on this layer and spread it out. This is a cup, and we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go with that. I'm glad they tell you how much, though, 1.5 cups.
At least give you a general idea.
Yeah, that's great, because our problem is we're always afraid we're going to run out, and so we don't use as much as we could.
And you end up with a ton on top.
Yes, so I'm going to put a little bit more to make my 1.5 cups. And then the next layer, try to get it even. The next layer, we're going to put the cut side down. Then we want to repeat. We want to put another 1.5 cups on top. And we're going to repeat the process. Top layer, and we're going to use the rest for the top and the sides. You want to take your mandarin oranges, and we're going to put those around the sides of the cake. The picture they show doesn't have anything in the center. I'm wondering if I don't want to put something in the center of mine. Like, just put like two little pieces right there, like that. I think that looks pretty. So now what we want to do is we want to refrigerate it for at least 1 hour or up to 2 days. This has been in the refrigerator for about 4 hours, and so I'd say it's as set as it's going to be. It's supposed to serve, it's supposed to have 12 servings, and so I'm just gonna cut one. I probably should have gotten bigger plates because this is a bigger cake. Oh, it looks really nice though.
Layers look good.
Yeah, it looks really good. It says, this cake is all about the tropical fruit-filled frosting. Be sure the mandarin oranges are well drained so the consistency of the frosting stays thick and luscious. And mine definitely did. It does say a tip. It says if you're taking sweets to a party, wait until you get there to add any of your final garnishes. And I agree. You know, if you have a topping for the cake or whatever, some kind of big thing, wait till you get there to put...
Or the oranges, for that matter.
You could wait to add the oranges, absolutely. So it says hands-on 35 minutes, total 2 hours and 30 minutes, serves 12, and it's submitted by Glenda. Have no idea where Glenda's from, but all right.
Pause.
Huh?
Pause.
That was quick.
The good witch.
That was very quick. All right.
This is what a cake Glenda would make.
A happy cake.
That's nice.
It's wonderful.
Oops. You would think it'd be really like super, super sweet. It's not though.
Well, I think it's perfect. It's just sweet enough.
That's what I mean. It's not overly sweet.
I had like a small cupful, probably about a cup left of the filling in my bowl, in my mixing bowl, and I ate it by itself without the cake. It's wonderful. So like if you wanted to not make the cake at all and just make that fluffy part and put it in a bowl, it's absolutely terrific. And you could, if you wanted to make it into like a dip, you could do graham cracker and dip that in there. Because it's fantastic.
Make it like a fluff.
Yes.
Like literally like a fluff you buy at the grocery store.
But I love it. I think it's wonderful, and I could really taste the mandarin oranges. I could taste mainly the pineapple.
You get a lot of the pineapple. You get some orange too. Even when you get a piece of orange though, it's not like that's the only thing you taste. I'm really impressed that the cake is a really nice texture.
Oh, the cake is
wonderful. And it's just a cake. I mean, you know, we didn't do anything to the cake.
But it adds moistness to it.
It's got a lot of moisture in that cake from the frosting. And letting it sit in the refrigerator, I think, is a key part too.
Yes, I definitely think having it just sit there, because you could have cut it immediately, but I think the frosting, all that would have fallen off.
It would have been a lot softer, because when you were putting it on, it was wanting to fall off.
Right.
And it kind of runs into just Mrs. Doubtfire and that thing on her face. It dripped off her nose. Kind of reminded me of that. It was that kind of drippy, everything's wanting to fall off. But now that it's been in the fridge, it's firmed up quite a bit.
I love this
Very,
stuff.
very good.
I think it's absolutely delicious. I give it a 5 out of 5. Just know you don't have to do the cake. It is a showy piece though. It's a very showy cake. I think it's very pretty, and it was not hard to do at all. If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. That's why I like doing these recipes, because it's like, if I can get away with it, you know you can too. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.